Have you ever wondered why you end up becoming the person that you are today? How your identity, who you think you are, was slowly molded together over time? You could have become anyone, and you've become you. And what makes you different now than you once were when you were a little boy or a little girl? Do you remember when you were a child, the curiosity, the endless and never-ending adventure that life was? When you hated going to bed at night and loved waking up in the morning? When you woke up with energy and excitement? Now many of us wake up exhausted and we look forward to going to sleep, whether it's going to sleep after a long day of work or falling asleep into the unconscious drift that seduces so many of us through checking out on social media, watching endless entertaining videos, or disconnecting from ourselves through drugs, alcohol, and every other distraction that consumes the most precious resource that we have available to us, our consciousness. We were once curious, excited to learn. Every day was a new day. Every moment was a new moment. When we would once sing in front of strangers shamelessly, many of us are now afraid to speak our voice because we are owned by the judgments of others. When we used to dread our parents calling us inside for bed at 9 p.m., we never wanted the day to end. It's turned into watching the clock and wishing that it would turn faster and faster so the day could just be over and we can go to sleep. What has happened to us? Where did the life that we once had go? Well, I can promise you this. It's not life that has changed. It is you that has changed. What about you has changed? Well, there's one thing that we have now that we never had when we were little, and that's a well-developed ego. When we were little, without ego, the isolated, separate self, we were pure expression of the universe. We were fresh from the stars. We were life incarnate, connected to and embodying the source that many of us call God or the universe. Many people refer to ego as edging God out, and I think of God as the purest expression of the universe, 100% authenticity, purity, source. The ego to the human experience is like pure water that is tainted and poisoned with oil, kind of like our oceans. The fresh water, how it once was, is now polluted, and it's really a perfect reflection for the consciousness of this planet. Just how the fish in our oceans become sick from oil, our thoughts become sick in the presence of ego. Ego weighs us down. It slows down the evolution of mankind. Ego creates war, hate, fear, and insecurity. It's the false version of ourselves, the facade, the mask that we wear to protect ourselves from the judgments of others, the masks we wear to try and fit in, the masks we wear to gain false acceptance, the mask that we wear to hide the real us, because at some level we believe that the real us couldn't be worthy of love without striving, achieving, and proving that we are more than ourselves. The biggest problem that many of us face is that we think we are our ego. We think we are our masks, and our ego has us hijacked. It influences every thought and every action we take, like the devil whispering in our ear lies about who we are through the voice of fear. As we grow unconscious, this voice magnifies into the voice that creates war on this planet. We've built up this false identity of who we are that has covered up our childlike innocence. I have a really powerful question for you. What if the person you thought you were was one big lie? A barrage of labels thrown at you by the people around you that you had no other option but to identify with? And what if the person you've always been doesn't have to be the person you truly are? What if you could choose who you are? Let me share this with you. You've been choosing who you are every single day of your life. If you believe you're an amazing human being, if you believe you're a hero, then you are an amazing human being. Then you are a hero. If you believe you're a piece of shit, well, then you're a piece of shit. Your identity, who you think you are, is not something that's fixed. It's something that's fabricated. It's something that's created, and you can change. The truth is, you've been changing your entire life. You can truly be anyone you want to be. You can transform into a version of yourself that is confident, powerful, attractive, beautiful, unstoppable, charismatic, loving, and most importantly, authentic. You can become the real you. And it all starts with believing you can. Then again, the person you are is the person you've believed yourself to be your entire life. If you want to change, if you want to transform yourself in your life, you can start by simply believing something new. And when you step into that belief unapologetically, the world will follow you. By living by example, you will set everybody around you free of the person they once thought they were. Those who thought they were small will rise up and shine. Those who thought they were ugly or unattractive will become beautiful, beaming, attractive forces. Those who are alive but not living will remember and live life to the fullest. It starts with you.